So we had something called the Bay Area Police Watch, where we were building a relational computer database so we could sue police officers who were engaged in problem practices. But when we got that information, we decided not to just go into court and talk to judges about it. We decided we also wanted to go into the court of public opinion. We went to city council meetings with the information we were gathering about bad cops. We went to the board of supervisors. We went to the police commission. We would go into these arenas where there were big, powerful people, and we would bring the facts. We would also bring young people who were going to Mission High School, who were going to Castlemont High School, who were experiencing a lot of racist mistreatment and rough behavior from police officers that didn't respect young Black, brown, and Filipino kids. We organized the kids themselves, and we would take them down to City Hall, and we would rally outside City Hall, and we would get them excited about going to speak truth to power. And then we would fill up the seats right before the commission meeting would start. And we knew we had a right under the Sunshine Law to address those commissions. And we would stand those young people up, and they would be a line going out the back of the hearing room often, and each young person would come up and tell their story. Sometimes they would read a poem. Sometimes they would rap, up from the pavement, out of our enslavement, but why the cops gotta act like cavemen? And it became this sort of sensation in local politics of who are all these well-organized young kids coming down here with the facts, with the law, with data, and with style, and with passion. The local TV stations started to come down covering it. The newspaper started to cover it. It was almost an expectation after a while. If there's any major event that would happen, a Bay Area Police Watch would show up with what we call the Third Eye Movement, which is our group of young people. And I got that inspiration from Ella Baker. I got that idea that even if the big people won't listen, that young people can make grown people listen. Even if the system doesn't want to respond, if you get enough young people involved, enough of their energy, their passion, their honesty, their fearlessness, you can move the whole system. So we were able to, in the 1990s, change the San Francisco Police Department, the way that did policing, change the way that it did oversight. We were able to force them to fire a horrible police officer that had been causing mayhem in the community. And we did that all using the tactics that Ella Jo Baker had encouraged young people to use 30 years prior.